Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Shaddai. Is it Ascension? Ascension of the Metatron. This is one of those games that I actually only vaguely heard of back in the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era, and then kind of was just like, yeah, I don't know, maybe when I get a PS3, and I never got a PS3, so it just kind of remained forever locked on those platforms. That said, they randomly were like, hey, by the way, it's out on PC, here's a key. And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? So we're going to check it out. I really didn't get to experience this era that much, which is a bit of a shame, because there were some absolute bangers from, like, the PS3 era, especially, like, within JRPGs.
Let me tell you a tale. It took place 360,000... no, 14,000 years ago. Well, to me it seems like only yesterday. To you, could be tomorrow. It's the story of a man, known by 72 different names. What should I call him? When we first met, his name was Enoch. And even then, he wouldn't let anyone tell him what to do. Not even me. But he was a pretty good guy. The armor okay? If not, I could...
No problem. Everything's fine.
I warned you not to follow us. Have it your own way.
Huh. Okay, I gotta jump, I gotta... My armor. I'm naked now. Do I have a dodge? I have a guard. Okay, that didn't work. I'm now dead. Hi.
On your feet, Enoch. You get more than one chance, you know.
I'm so lost already. Okay. Never give up. Not even if you're completely drained. You must keep struggling to the bitter end. If you die in combat, rapidly press buttons. Rapid fire recovery. Okay. Time to trial by fire. I turned this game down and it's absolutely just blasting me.
Great.
Oh, there we go. It wants me to press that button immediately. Wait, what? Huh.
It's time, Enoch. You ready to leave? I gotta say, I'm kind of looking forward to this trip. Say, you've not been down below for some time, have you? You're in for a surprise. Enoch, you sure that's enough armor?
I'll take the best you have.
Right. Time to go.
What?
Enoch.
Okay. So I guess that boss fight was really just to kind of set the stage, but also just
See those figures in the distance?
confuse the heck out of me.
Try and reach them.
Like I said, there was something really special about this era that... Well, that's my turbo kick. That's also my turbo kick. I guess I just run fast automatically. But there's something special about this era. I think back when budgets, well...
The tools and weapons humans use are all based on wisdom from heaven.
I think when nobody understood anything.
1,000 years.
I'll talk about this when there is no potential for dialogue.
Try jumping to those figures.
Fruits of wisdom were created by God. They can be helpful to people or they can be abused for evil. It all depends on how to use them. Don't let your enemies draw near them in battle. Interesting. I gotta say, there's something special about, like, weird Japanese interpretations of Christianity. It always results in just strange. I gotta say I like it, though. Move, kick, attack, guard, jump, double jump. Got it. Wow, those are really simple. I'll take it.
Enoch. Humans have a unique gift, the power of choice. Free will. They can follow any path they desire. So choose your path carefully. The future of mankind depends on it.
Okay, am I just supposed to be... Yep, alright.
Not bad. If you're that good with your bare hands, let's see how you handle one of God's weapons. An arch. It's one of those little shards of wisdom the fallen angel stole. Now try it, Enoch.
Well, stylish enough. I don't think I can kill. These things are still just kind of gonna be here. I know I can do a charge hit, which absolutely just clobbers them. Makes cool lightsaber noises. Kind of giving me some No More Heroes vibes from this. The strange controls, the voice acting, and a couple other things. And also, like I said, same general era?
It was only when various shards of God's wisdom were stolen that Semyaza's betrayal was uncovered. But by then, he, together with the Grigori he led, had already fled. Nicely done, Enoch. Ah, the Archangels are here.
All is as Lucifer has shown. We, the Archangels, shall guide you with our voices.
Enoch, you must return the fallen angels to heaven. That is your mission. Don't worry. We'll be with you all the way.
What's wrong with this hand?
Careful now, we're crossing over. Once we breach the veil, we'll be on Earth. Bring back any memories, Enoch? Seven angels have fallen to Earth. Big mistake. We're going to tear out their souls and lock them in this prison for eternity.
You know, the other game this reminds me of is Sura's Wrath. I really got to play that game someday. Anyway, Michael's Ring. These shackles will bind fallen angels in their prison. Could you open those for them? They've never been used before, so they must be real tight. Don't worry if you have to knock them around a bit.
It's Ariel. Don't let his idea of love fool you.
So I just pick a random character? Or... No. We're just loosing all of these first.
We can't let him live out his days on Earth. Barakel. May this be the place he dies. Semyaza. You know the boss. Used to be an elder on the council.
This is so weird. I think that's why I like JRPGs generally so much. Or the idea of them.
Good luck getting him to repent. Ezekiel. She talks of love, but doesn't know the meaning. Azazel, leader of the Grigori, and Semyaza's right-hand man.
Watch out, Enoch. It looks like they found you.
I'd also argue this reminds me a lot of Nier. Like the OG Nier, which makes sense. They're all of these games I'm listing are from the same era. They have that kind of like... Oh, hello? Flame of Power raises Enoch's latent abilities. They have that refined action RPG vibe. From back before, like, Dark Souls solidified the genre around, like, slower pacing, and or Devil May Cry. There's, like, a couple others kind of in that same vein. And obviously, like, you still see quite a lot of different, like, action RPGs from the era that have still... styles from that era that have kind of seen their way through. For the most part, it's just mash button, hit enemy. I've heard this one it has a lot more depth than I'm giving it credit for immediately. It doesn't seem like I can take... Oh, wait, no, I take damage based on my armor getting popped off. I remember... Okay. I know there's, like, pause tricks that you can do. There we go. I'm trying very hard to not take any damage. That was sick. I don't know how to do that trick. Oh, maybe it's a jump attack.
This is it, Enoch. Your journey begins here. Let our voices be a light unto your path.
This is so weird. But I like it. It's got a lot of... It's got some neat vibes to it. Oh, that... lack of a lock-on is going to throw me off. Can I hit these? Oh, I can. Not only can I, but I should. No, that's just a pause. Menu, library, options, world end. Okay.
Show love, mercy,
Nope. I was wondering if there would be like a jumping attack of some variety where I'd be able to hit, like, smack enemies into the air and then juggle them, but it looks like that might be very much a Devil May Cry thing.
We are at your side, always.
You know, they say, like, you'll be on Earth after we breach the veil, but, like, it certainly ain't Earth. Okay. The lack of a dodge roll is going to throw me off. I wonder if this has, like, parrying style... Whoop. Parrying style blocking systems. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I'm just...
Oh, I almost forgot.
Forgot what? This worries me. Okay. As you purify enemies, their vileness accumulates in your weapon. It's possible, however, to unleash such vileness by purifying the actual weapons. Take heart, Enoch. If anyone can purify a weapon, it's you, God's chosen one. Purification.
Bravo. Behold the power of purification. It cleanses all things vile.
Purify the red light. Blue light is a sign of overflowing strength.
Okay. When a weapon is equipped, you can move in ways that maximize the weapon's effectiveness. When barehanded, you can evade enemy attacks by spinning. So, special moves, guard plus jump. I don't know if that's an attack or also a dodge. Well, I don't know if I get to re-purify this weapon or if it just remains purified for some indeterminate amount of time. Oh well. This attack... Okay, special attacks more effective. Mix it up with regular attacks. Okay. Alright. And Purify. And Air Juggle. Yeah, so we can Air Juggle. Getting some more Devil May Cry. It's not quite the same. But now that I actually know some of the combo moves, it's like, oh yeah, this makes sense. I'm digging it. I'm liking the visuals. They're a little wonky. And I'm really liking the music. I don't know. Something about, like, Oh, hello.
Hey. What's the matter? You don't trust me? I guess. Well, I'd say so far so good. Uh-huh. You know I could never say no to you. After all, you are the Lord. Yeah. All right. Catch you later.
So does Lucifer. Thought so. Leave the record keeping to me. Just give me a shout if you spot me. I'll report upstairs on your progress. So is this what? Supposed to be prior to Lucifer's fall? Or, I don't know. I'm sure they've...
So, Enoch, you can see Lucifer.
Remember to speak to Lucifer. He will recall your progress and report to God.
Okay, so we got a couple of ways we can go here. Up or down? I guess neither. It's mostly just to grab these. Oh, that's fine. Hello? Hello, foes? Nope. But I guess I can just run around breaking things. Yeah, there's something real special about JRPGs that decide to go real hard with their soundtrack. Admittedly, this one's stressing me out a little bit because I feel like I'm getting shouted at, but you know what? It is what it is.
Enoch, what brings you?
So heaven is in an unforgiving mood. No matter. We are already in a better position than we ever were. Not even God can stop us now. There are no more choices left. I'm still repeating myself. Be gone!
Charming. He's either very confident or very stupid. Either way, we've got to bring him back, or things are going to get a lot wetter around here.
But first, I must hit these things? Fingers? Because some of them have... I'm assuming it's EXP. Problem is, there's a bunch up above that I missed out on that I should probably go get to. However, I think I'm just gonna not? I could. Here we go. The arc is the most mobile of your weapons, allowing you to remain in the air for a long time. Okay, so mid-air, hold it. Okay, so we can glide. Makes sense. Yeah, I could go back for the bits. However, hello?
This item repairs your armor.
Whoop. Okay. I like how it's just fixed by a snap and nothing more. Platforming in a 3D space with a fixed camera is actually really hard. That is one thing I do not miss from this era, for the most part. Anyway, I just want to fight a boss before we go. This game is funky. I'm liking it a lot so far. Wait, oh!
Recognize me, Enoch? I brought this body to deliver a message. We are at your side, always.
I really want to fight a boss before I go anywhere, but...
Something about you.
I hope you find who you're looking for.
No need to rush. There's plenty of time. In fact, all the time in the world.
I like...
Look for the tower. The fallen angels must be there.
Enoch, Azazel is after you. You must change your name.
The tower is a lie. It does not exist.
Enough. If I stay, it'll be the end of me.
Fear not, Hadroniel. The 4 great angels are with thee.
Ugh.
I'll be getting married soon. Unlike you, I can't stay young forever.
How is it you do not age?
Eternal life is just a myth. Show Eved the meaning of mortality.
So is this implying that this guy's been here for forever?
Mortality. Your quest will continue until you find the fallen ones. Huh? Me? I'm not going anywhere.
Midrash, Raphael has a gift for you.
These lakes appeared a century ago.
Aha. So this is where they fell. I bet they're still close by.
I come from the tower.
You don't know when to quit. So, you chose to ignore my warning.
I was interesting. I like the idea of having kind of this beginning credit scene to give kind of vague hints as to his life leading up to the events of the game. Sort of? Maybe? I'm still confused. Unless that was more of like a portent of things to come, and I don't know. Like I said, JRPGs from this era were really weird, and there's something really cool about that. Of course, there's also a reason why many of these studios might not exist anymore and why many of these games didn't get a follow-up. Because I think the mass market appeal isn't quite there. However, that's a damn shame because this looks really cool.
I warned you not to follow us. Have it your own way.
Christ. Okay, so he does a double hit. But he also does bugs. Okay. There's only so much I can do. Looks like I can dodge an amount of it, too. Okay, so he's doing the bugs again.
Keep moving.
Press buttons. Alright. Question mark, return? Hi.
This is the last time you will see me. Do not make the wrong choice again.
Okay, so I'm back here now. We've lost my weapon, and my armor looks less impressive than it did previously. We're over here, too.
He is a free man. He will give you information on conditions inside the tower.
Okay, hello? Heavenly messenger. He wanders from place to place, never aging, never dying. He is a wise and righteous man, a mighty warrior. For this he is despised by those in power. Got hiccups. He must constantly change his name. He may truly be the messenger from heaven who will resurrect Ishtar. Okay. Doesn't really give me much information. And yeah, I've lost my weapon. Okay, so every single one of those gets me my armor back. Doesn't help me too much.
Great.
Martyr.
This is not a job for bare hands. Liberate one of their arches.
Steal the enemy's weapons, then purify them and make them your own. Time to strike is when you've knocked your opponent unconscious. I'm so curious if I could have actually killed... What's-his-face? Was that a Azazel? I have no idea. I wonder if I could have actually beaten him those first couple of fights. Maybe, but it would have taken a significant amount of time to get through everything. Wow. This really is the prequel to Akiba's Trip. Really curious about the things we keep getting out of pots. They confuse me.
Go ahead, Enoch.
I don't know if I will finish this game, but I gotta say I'm probably gonna listen to the soundtrack. There's just some, like, really neat songs in here.
That abomination is the tower in which the fallen ones hide. Strange. I don't sense their souls within.
Okay. Oh, can I hit these? Yes. I can.
Hey, sorry about that. No, haven't found it yet. But we're getting close. I feel it in my bones.
Ah, just immediate drop in music there. What chapter are we on? Still at World's End. Okay.
I'll be in touch.
Because apparently this game's only like 6 to 8 hours long, which is actually kind of attractive to me just because like too many games are way too dang long nowadays. It's difficult for me to finish, but even that is like a tall order. Mostly just, like, want to properly fight one boss that isn't kind of a scripted loss. I'm not actually sure if that last fight was a scripted loss or not, but with my general skills and understanding of how the game works, yeah, it's a scripted loss enough. Okay. Right, that's how I do it. I've already kind of forgotten how to play. You know what this also kind of reminds me of? In terms of just, like... I'm not going to say presentation. Because it wasn't quite the same. But I'm actually getting some Fury vibes from this. The idea of, you know, X number of bosses. It being a much more, like, boss rush focused thing, as opposed to this, you know, there's no real substantive levels to El Shaddai. There's a road, and then earlier there's that kind of weird rock mound with the puddles. But then beyond that, not much else going on. I think about actually, I'm just going to skip these guys. I could fight them, but what's the point? I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find a shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper's like, holy shit, you need, like, tons of money. Why didn't you grab all this stuff as you went by? Not really a tower. Okay.
At last, you have found them.
You found it at last, Enoch. It only took you 300 years. A lot faster than I thought. The Watchers are in that tower. You had trouble finding it because it's wrapped in a veil of distorted space. Enoch, the Watchers await you within. Seek them out and bind them. His efforts had been hindered by a shroud of distorted space that hid its location. On the other side of this dimensional rift lies the giant tower the fallen angels erected, surrounded by a sprawling city.
To think a tower of this magnitude could be hidden within that interdimensional portal.
Okay. This actually is cool as shit. I'm really digging these visuals. And these everything? Like, it's just so weird looking. I gotta give major props for this. I'm just gonna take his weapon, so he's got nothing. There we go. Say goodbye to your weapon. It is my weapon now. This is really fun. Every time I play, like, an old PlayStation 3 game that's been, like, remastered or modernized in some way, I'm like, oh yeah, I really wish I had actually, like, played PlayStation 3, or, like, had one.
Switch that can be activated by striking it.
I love this weird tower. It's like corrupt euphoria. Okay, vary the timing of your attack to break your opponent's guard. Wait until they're blocking, then you make your move.
Use your guard break attacks.
Excuse me. I'll be taking that. Look, if they don't have a weapon... Ow. If they don't have a weapon, that just makes my life easier. There we go. There we go. I'll have to get my weapons back. I like this. The weapon combo system feels very solid in a way that is, like, incredibly intuitive. The naked, weird enemies that, you know, after I kill them, that's a little odd, but you know what? Whatever.
Are the people celebrating?
Okay. So, I don't know how much longer this goes. I'm probably actually getting kind of close to a boss. No, you know what? I'll stick it out. weapon. Thank you. There we go. Hopefully I'll get the ability to heal up somewhat soonish. I don't know, the problem is, like, I really want to fight a boss, but I'm kind of running low on time, and this is a good save spot.
Hey, we found it. No doubt about it. They're here. They've really outdone themselves, building something like this. Don't worry. It's not gonna be a problem. He's gonna be able to stop them. Alright, bye.
Alright. Well, one way or another, I'm going to save here. This is weird. And actually really cool. And I like it a lot. I wish I could continue on and fight a boss, but we've got at least maybe 20-30 minutes, maybe, before we get to that point. Maybe it's faster than that. But either I'm going to leave that as for another episode, or I'll leave that for you guys to find out. I'm very on the wall on whether or not I want to play more of this, because it's got a lot of things that I like. Bizarre visuals, great music, gameplay that is equal parts intuitive and complex. And, you know, who cares that this was originally a PlayStation 3 game? It holds up rather well. The characters look a little weird, but I'm loving the environments. They did a great job with what they had at the time, and that has carried over very well into modern times as well. Especially the creepy tower in the background. Like, it's tempting to play this just purely for the visual aspect of it all. But I'm a busy man. So, with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know, and lets me know that you want to see more. And, if you do want to see more, either this or other cool, new and interesting JRPGs and indie games, and other games, hit subscribe, because even if I don't get back to this one, I got tons more to check out every single day. So, with that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.